I'm Tracy Motter, the Associate Dean of Academics here at the College of Nursing. Welcome to the College of Nursing's 2023 Spring BSN Convocation. We have a few announcements to make before we start the ceremony. Please keep the aisles free of purses and personal items for safety reasons. Please take this time to silence your cell phones. And if you'd like to take photographs tonight, the best place to do that is on to the left of the stage where your graduate will be processing. Tonight's ceremony is being live streamed and will be available to view on the Kent State College of Nursing website. The link has been shared with your graduate for you to view. Thank you for your consideration. Now, here to welcome everyone to tonight's ceremony is Dr. Versie Johnson Mallard, Dean of Kent State College of Nursing. Please help me welcome the Dean.
Oh my goodness, look at all of these beautiful people. As you were coming in, Professor James said, look at all of those future nurses. There's so many of them, and it's still not enough. Hello, and welcome, graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff. It is wonderful to be able to welcome you to tonight's ceremony. On behalf of President Todd Dykin and Provost Melody Tinkersley, and the entire Kent State community, welcome to the 2023 Spring Commencement Ceremony. This is an exciting time to begin your career in nursing. Communities and hospitals all around the world need your advanced skill set. Nurses who are well prepared, as you have been through your faculty at Kent State University College of Nursing, makes you a premium. I know you're ready for the many challenges and exciting opportunities that lay ahead. Our collective positive impact on the hospitals where you work and the communities where you live will be tremendous. And I, as well as your advisors, your faculty, your staff, have helped you along your way. And we are proud of each and every one of you. Enjoy tonight, graduates. Bask in the light of your accomplishments. At this time, I will welcome back Dr. Tracy Motter to the stage for the award ceremony. If you would like to take pictures of your student as they receive an award, I think for this occasion it would be best to stand on this side. Okay, thank you.
It's time for a new tradition in which we would like to recognize our excellent students with the following awards. The Community Impact Award. This award recognizes the impact a student has made in their community through service, commitment, and dedication. The Spring 2023 Community Impact Award is presented to Aaron Adams. Aaron, would you please join us on the stage? Our second award is the Outstanding Nursing Care Award. This award recognizes a student who has demonstrated extraordinary care in their nursing practice. Tonight, the Spring 2023 Outstanding Nursing Care Award goes to Ginger Bowles. The Student Leadership Award recognizes a student who has demonstrated their passion and commitment as a student leader. The Student Leadership Award for this year is Ann Jenkins. Please come forward. The Inspiration Award recognizes students who have served as an inspiration for others while a student at Kent State. Tonight, we present the Spring 2023 Inspiration Award to Sarah Butch. Our final student award for this evening is the Advocate for Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Award. This award recognizes the student who has demonstrated advocacy work in the community and on campus. The Spring 2023 Advocate for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and Belonging Award is presented to Sandra Onwucello. Sorry. Congratulations once again to each of these students for their dedication to the community, leadership, and diversity. You are an inspiration to all. Kent State University College of Nursing is proud to be one of the largest and most comprehensive nursing programs in the nation. Over the past year, the College of Nursing has graduated 429 students in total. Approximately 156 of those are here with us this evening. These graduates are joining more than 16,000 alumni, some of who are here tonight. Please stand and be recognized if you are a Kent State alumni. Our college has nearly 100% relevant job placement within 6 months of graduation. With these large numbers, just from our baccalaureate program alone, we are clearly doing our part to educate and prepare tomorrow's nurse leaders. It is safe to say that each of you have completed a rigorous program of study and practice, and you come before us today ready to serve your patients. For each of you, I encourage you to take that opportunity tonight's celebration provides to reminisce on the years here at Kent State. Because tomorrow, once your degrees have been granted, your real work will begin in earnest. It is also my sincere hope that you will decide to further your education once you enter the workforce. In our constantly changing and increasingly competitive world, continued study will serve you well in both your personal and professional lives. Please be assured that Kent State College of Nursing will always be here to help you achieve your next academic goal. Not only do I want to recognize the achievements of our graduates here tonight, but I also want to recognize the support, sacrifices, and guidance who are here, the families and friends who are in the hearts of our graduates. You have provided for our graduates through their academic careers. Congratulations to all the family, friends, and significant others. Graduates, you have earned the respect and admiration of all of us. The program was not easy. Best wishes for a productive, happy, and healthful future. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and your graduation ceremony tomorrow. Now I would like to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, Christina Canfield, a two-time graduate of Kent State's College of Nursing. She earned her BSN in 2000 and MSN in 2006. A board-certified adult clinical nurse specialist and critical care registered nurse. Christina has spent most of her 23-year career with the Cleveland Clinic Health System. Christina helped develop the innovative eHospital ICU telemedicine program and currently supports both the eHospital operations and the health system's wide ICU operations. She has authored 5 book chapters and co-authored several peer-reviewed journal articles. Her research surrounding critical care nurses' perceived needs in addressing patient spirituality gained national attention. Christina has spoken nationally and internationally on the topics of ICU telemedicine, the role of the clinical nurse specialist, diabetic ketoacidosis, and body modifications. She has been recognized for her work with the graduate students as well as her achievements in innovation in health information technology. Please give a warm welcome back to campus, Christina Canfield.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you so much. I'm honored to have been given the opportunity to speak to you tonight, this evening. You've taken an incredible journey, and you're finally here at the finish line. It has to feel great. I know that the world looks a lot different now to you than it did when you first started school. You chose a path that's both incredibly challenging and rewarding. However, your experience in nursing school was likely not what you expected. The pandemic changed the face of nursing, and in a flash, the education of our future nurses also changed. Your faculty needed to pivot to meet the challenges, and there were times when you worked to acquire foundational skills in new and innovative ways. You grew to be creative and to endure ambiguity. I encourage you to draw on those experiences during your career, both during times of celebration, during times when you feel tired, frustrated, and perhaps uninspired. Times of frustration often lead to great innovation. You're entering into the workforce with an experience no one else has. Be creative and bold, and don't hesitate to bring forth new ideas. Nursing requires not only the technical skills, but also emotional intelligence required to support patients and their loved ones through the most difficult moments in their lives. You will witness both joy and heartbreak, and you will learn to navigate the complexities of human emotion with grace and compassion. It's a tall order, but I have no doubt that each one of you has what it takes to succeed. I would like to share with you part of a message that I received several years ago. It's from an individual named Ali, and it starts with, "I've been meaning to write you this message for quite a while now. In spring 2000, way back when I was a senior, there was a KSU nursing student named Christina Canfield that cared for my father who was terminally ill. And you were so kind, so caring, and so dedicated, and you truly walked the extra mile and gave such compassionate care, being there for my father in his time of need. I am now a nurse, and I was inspired to go into nursing when I was 15 years old, when I saw the compassionate care that you gave to my father, and you truly made such a memorable difference in my father's life in caring for him, and in turn, you inspired me to want to become the best nurse that I one day could be." Ali said they had wanted to write me for some time, and the pain of losing their father at such a young age was very difficult. They went on to say, "And always remember, and I hope this will be encouraging this week, that you made such an extraordinary difference in Dad's life, my family's, and my life. Back then, I was planning on being a teacher, but when I saw the compassionate care you gave my dad, that definitely made me change my career choice to nursing." So I read that message, and while I was reading it, I thought back to my last semester of school. My recollection of my critical care rotation was a lot different than what was contained in this email that I had gotten. While I was in my critical care rotation, I felt like I never knew quite what to do. I was interested and eager to learn, but I just didn't know some of the more complex skills. However, I was able to focus on what I did know and what I could do. In there, I provided comfort measures, presence, and listening. Was present with the patient, present with the family. I had a vague recollection of taking care of this terminally ill patient, and it had been 9 years since I had graduated, so there was quite a time difference between when I cared for this patient when I got this email. But I did remember some. I remember young kids standing plastered to the outer walls of the room. They were terrified and sad as they watched their father's disease taking him in and out of consciousness. He was the first intubated patient whom I had ever cared for, and I had no idea at the time that the mouth care that I was doing, the turns I was doing, the linen changes I did for their father would make such a difference. I was doing what I would want done, what anybody would want done for his or her loved one. I share this story to let you know that you won't always know the impact of your actions. You won't always realize you're making a difference. There will be times when you don't know what to say or exactly what to do. In those times, I would encourage you to draw on your foundational skills, which you've learned, and use your peers as resources. So how did I kind of make the move from a nervous nursing student to where I am today? I began my career working on a medical surgical unit, a very complex pulmonary nursing unit where I cared for a variety of patients. The AIDS epidemic was still a health crisis at the time. Antiretroviral drugs had been made available for some time, but patients were still suffering in unthinkable ways. My nursing unit had a special area dedicated to weaning patients off of ventilators, and I learned specialty care of that patient population as well. As a new grad, my first year was certainly eye-opening, and I learned so much, and you will as well. As I gained experience, I was offered a variety of different opportunities to learn and grow in my career, and I always said yes. With each new skill I learned, I grew more versatile and confident in my abilities. I became a charge nurse, skincare nurse, geriatric specialty nurse, and finally I began to precept or orient new nurses. I looked up to many of the seasoned nurses I worked alongside and tried to emulate the qualities that I admired most. My colleagues became my informal mentors, answering questions and helping me along the way. I was fortunate to have access to clinical experts and my nurse educator and my clinical nurse specialist. I really enjoyed helping new nurses learn, and eventually I moved away from direct care and became a hospital-based educator. A passion for improving patient care and nursing practice led me back to school to become a clinical nurse specialist. In my role as a clinical nurse specialist, I had the clinical expertise to influence patient care, policy, and procedure. I was able to work alongside nurses in the care of their most complex patients. I conducted nursing research, developed programs, and finally published that first article. And I helped to develop and teach our new graduate nurse residency program. I taught portions of the critical care courses for several years. We use low and high fidelity simulation to create a safe learning environment for a multitude of complex nursing skills. During this time, I was also working to develop an innovative ICU telemedicine program that would bring physicians and experienced nurses virtually to the bedside of about 200 patients each night. And that program's been up and running for over 9 years now. Every now and then, I would think about Ali and their kind words. About 10 years after they wrote me, I had the opportunity to write my own letter. My father suffered a cardiac arrest following open heart surgery. Sleeping in the waiting room at 1 a.m., we heard the overhead page for a code blue in the ICU. It was my father's bed space. As I think a lot of nurses do, I creatively snuck my way into the unit and was present for his entire resuscitation. So standing at the foot of his bed, I began to recognize some of the nurses rotating out for chest compressions. And I knew the nurse who was administering the medications. And the reason I knew them is because I had taught some of their nursing orientation critical care courses. I had worked with them on administering paralytic medications, as well as code blue simulations in the sim lab. That night, they came together to seamlessly coordinate their efforts with the rest of the team. The resuscitation was successful. I'm happy to share that my father was discharged home from the hospital about 3 weeks later, neurologically intact, and able to get back to doing the things he loves. It took me, though, almost a year to be able to compose my own letter of gratitude to the nurses and physicians who worked so hard that night. It was important to let them know how thankful I really was. It was chaotic, it was a very long night for everyone, and they came together to make the difference between life and death, as you will as well. We very rarely realize the impact we make, both in patients' lives as well as those we work alongside. And gratitude is a powerful emotion that can transform our lives. Expressions of gratitude do not have to be grand or formal. When we express gratitude, we acknowledge the contributions of others in the ways in which they impacted our lives. It's a matter of letting those around you know that you appreciate them for who they are or what they've done, and it's a great way to create a deeper connection with your colleagues. And tonight I shared with you 2 examples of gratitude, one received and then one given. No matter where your career takes you, you'll have an opportunity to make a difference. You'll be the reason someone is born safely, dies with dignity and comfort, leaves the hospital without suffering an adverse event, or learns to live with a chronic condition. So congratulations on your achievements. I'm happy to call you colleagues. I wish you the best as you prepare to take the NCLEX and begin your nursing career. And I really do, again, echo the sentiments already said. I hope you take time to reflect on your accomplishments. And perhaps our paths will cross in the future. I would be very happy for any of you to connect with me. If you look me up on LinkedIn, we can keep in touch and I can follow your career. So thank you so much for your time and attention this evening, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina, for that lovely talk and your words of wisdom. And yeah, no one forgets the first year of practice.
Thank you so much.
Tonight, we recognize graduates from all our programs. Please stand as I call out your program. The 4-year BSN degree. The 15-month accelerated BSN degree. And the RN to BSN completion degree for RNs. Members of the Armed Forces. As noted in your programs, we identify students who are members of the College Sigma Delta Xi chapter, Student Nurses Association, and Students for Professional Nursing. To those of you with those designations next to your names, we applaud your extra effort, involvement, and accomplishments. Tonight's pinning ceremony is the culmination of the initial journey to professional nursing education. It is a bridge from nursing's past to nursing's future. The nursing pin is a 1,000-year-old symbol of service dating back to the Maltese Cross, which was adopted by the Crusaders and worn on their habits as a symbol of nursing. Tonight's convocation, you will receive your pin, a symbolic welcome to the nursing profession by marking the successful passage of nursing student to the practicing role. Nursing pins are worn proudly by RNs on their hospital uniforms, identifying the nursing schools from which they are graduated. And now it is time for our graduates to be pinned. Assisting with the presentation of Kent State University College of Nursing's pins and flowers are College of Nursing faculty members Jake Nicholson, Tammy Fox, and Kimberly Haig. Will the graduates come forward, please? Remember, if you'd like to take pictures, to the left of the stage is the best place. Aaron Adams. Madison Afton. Zeman Alameri. Avery Albano. Angela Alish. Olivia Anderson. Elizabeth Arnston. Lauren Aruda. Ella Atkinson. Sharifa Al Nasser. Congratulations. Sarah Alfaro Orozco. Ariel Bukowski. Allison Balaga. Rachel Barakman. Erica Barrero. Leah Bates. Mackenzie Blake. Riley Blunt. Ginger Bowles. Lily Berheen. Cassandra Burson. Sarah Butch. Hannah Call. Sarah Chunko. Victoria Collins. Juliana Consolo. I know you. How are you? Good. You made it. Mason Copley. Congratulations. Okay. Morgan Copley. Austin Croft. Alexandra Cummings. Kristen Curran. Jeetan Davi. Lauren Davis. Nicolaya Davis. Thank you. Alyssa Dadinsky. Gabrielle Deaver. Congratulations. Mallory Doak. Okay. Jasmine Dubrava. Jenna Allerbush. Emily Esperson. Alexis Estrada. Elizabeth Fazio. Gianna. Gianna Ferry. Olivia Finley. Abigail Fitch. Katie Fimiani. Ella Fletcher. Bernadette Fresti. Nicholas Gaspar. Emily Gilbert. Kayla Glumack. Gabrielle Grandini. Maya Gregory. Cameron Griggs. Melody Gruce. Emily Hargis. Emily Havens. Hine. Becca Hine. Hannah Hepner. Chad Heeb. Skylar Ritz. Emma Ladd. Jessica Hobbs. Julia Holman. Ann Jenkins. Essence Johnson. Madison Jones. Katie Kennedy. Isaiah Kessler. Margaret Keyes. Savannah Klein. Allison Clotz. Did I say it wrong? Close. Kayla Kasakowski. Taylor Christofek. Monica Costura. Samantha Laba. Lindsay Lavelle. Isabella Lehman. Michaela Leeser. I know you. Chloe Logterman. How are you? Evelyn Lumpkin. Brady Mattingly. Thanks. Good job. Thanks. Jenna Mickus. Taylor Miller. Savannah Mills. Caitlin Miner. Meredith Morgan. Abigail Mosbacher. Thanks. Wyatt Moog. Sarah Nagel. Kaylee Narker. Rachel Nelson. Kelly Nichols. Kristen Odines. Sandra Owencello. Kelly Orlowski. Mason Ortiz. Ann O'Toole. Colton Pillay. Anna Pasco. Kaylee Pavlik. Catherine Pijak. Sarah Perkowski. Kaylee Pleckety. Maggie Resacker. Thanks. Rachel Ritzik. Tyler Rose. Congratulations. Jody Ruffing. Madison Ryan. Lydia Sadowski. Brittany Samay. Julia Scardina. Hannah Schmidt. Alexandra Shemensky. Sklar. Mackenzie Sklar. Just like it looks. Abigail Smallwood. Alexis Smith. Thanks. Courtney Smith. Lily Smith. Carly Statz. Abby Stankard. Samantha Stark. Anna Steffi. Caroline Stahl. Zachary Stubblefield. Alexis Suarez. Emily Sukanic. Grace Saponsic. Max Schwartz. Congratulations. Logan Tellerico. Mumanat Tamanui. Abby Chickfry. Thank you for the writing. Mackenzie Lachi. Thank you. Juvike and Tula. Juvike Ventula. Victoria Wallace. Lauren Warner. Isabella Urick. Samantha Vicino. Hannah Vitez. Jenna Welch. Madeline Wells. Jessica Wilk. Brooke Williams. Julia Winovich. Madison Wuttrick. Rachel Yates. Ashley Yersey. Samantha Yetzik. Savannah Zeiser. John Zingali. Megan Zwart. Congratulations to all our graduates. Now that everyone has taken their seats, the graduates will recite the class pledge. Following tradition, a BSN graduate of Kent State University will lead the latest graduating class through the pledge. This evening, that is Dr. Melissa Dyer, professor in the College of Nursing, who received her BSN in 1999, her MSN MBA in 2003, and her PhD in 2022, all from Kent State University. She will do the honors tonight. Will you all please stand?
Good evening. Will the graduates please stand to recite the class pledge written by the graduating class of 1973 and adapted this year to honor Dominique Wien, our kind friend and also student who affectionately was known as Donut. Recite with me, please. We, the graduating class of 2023, do hereby pledge as members of the helping profession to uphold high standards of professionalism, to provide high-quality, comprehensive nursing care, to promote primary prevention and optimum wellness, not only as professionals in the clinical setting, but also as members of society, to foster kindness and humility in the nursing community, to extend the same care to ourselves and our fellow nurses as we do to those who we serve, and to be ever cognizant of opportunities for knowledge and of our responsibility for continuing personal growth. This we pledge together as members of this nursing class and individually as members of a vast, expanding health team. Graduates, you may now be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Dyer. Christina, thank you so much for those very engaging words. Students, remember that someone is always watching and looking for your impact. And a personal thank you from me for choosing KSU. Tomorrow at commencement, each of you officially become an alum of KSU and the College of Nursing. You have chosen an amazing profession. You have worked hard, and we are proud of each and every one of you. Indeed, the future of the profession is in your hands. As you launch your professional career, please remember to maintain your enthusiasm and excitement for the nursing profession. Practice with a commitment to maintain and elevate the standards of the profession. Keep abreast of advancements in nursing and advancements in healthcare. Advance your education because learning is a lifelong endeavor. During this next chapter, always remember to commit and entrust on behalf of your patients. In just about 6 weeks after you pass the NCLEX, you will be initiated as a full-fledged member of the nursing profession. A profession recognized for caring and trust. Please know that we stand with you through this journey. We hope that you keep in touch. We hope that you share your success. Those of you that are Sigma members of Delta Xi, please remember to wear your cords tomorrow. And now, on behalf of Kent State College of Nursing, I am proud to present the graduating class of 2023. Before we go, the students have put together a slideshow of memories while at KSU and at the College of Nursing. After the slideshow, we will recess out of the ballroom, but I would ask everyone to stay seated as the students leave. Again, congratulations, graduates. Best wishes on your continued success, and enjoy the slideshow. Oh my gosh, you're absolutely amazing. I didn't see any pictures of Ray's, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, so Dr. Motter will help you recess out. Family, please remain seated. And remember, we have a final photo outside, so follow Dr. Motter. Thank you. Congratulations.